Howdy folks, Josh here with the Weekend Angler out on Crab Orchard Lake, Southern Illinois today, and we're not really going to be doing any fishing per se. We're going to be catching some gizzard shad, and I'm going to try putting those away similar to the method that I use for skipjack herring, and we're going to try to put those away for catfish bait. So I've got my cast net with me, and I've gone back into the back of a bay here over by some boat docks. I was through here the other day and there was a lot of shad jumping. Got to see there's quite a few of them back there working. So we're going to, hopefully they'll still be back there today. We'll get the cast net and I'll show you guys how I do this, so stick around. All right folks, first things first, we've got this 5-foot cast net here, and one of the first things I did was put a new rope on it. The rope that it came with, this is just the cheapest one Walmart had, and the rope was way too short. If you got in water over about, I don't know, 7 or 8 foot deep, it wouldn't let you reach the bottom before you ran out of rope. So I'm going to get this thing. I've added about 24 foot of rope to this thing, and it looks like while I was messing around this thing tangled up. So we'll get this untangled. There we go. First part here, I'm going to take that loop, run it through, put that on your casting hand. Now you're just going to take and make some lazy loops here with the rest of the rope, coil it up. That leads you to this plastic part here on the net that's called the horn. I'm going to hold that in my left hand. Go to about halfway down this net with my right. I've got the whole thing in my right hand. Just the trolling motor there, that way we don't hit the boat dock. Now I've reached down to, this is the lead line, and these individual leads here, that's your weights. I'm going to pinch one between my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to come down, grab one about 3 or 4 leads down. That way you're holding the net about 1/4 of the way open. And to throw, all you're going to do is rotate and let go, and hopefully the net opened up will catch some fish. Let's go down here a little bit and let's see if we can find some. I'm going to throw right up here in between these boat docks right now just to see if anything's up here. It's been hot the past few days, so they may be trying to take shelter up here. Spin. Let that sink to the bottom. And once that's sunk to the bottom for a second, I'm going to get it with a pull. Once you start pulling, stay pulling. And first throw, we've got us a threadfin shad. Take that back. We've got us a gizzard shad. See if I can get that up here in the camera. He's freaking out.
Daddy, he's cute, Daddy.
Is he cute? Caitlin says he's cute.
And he's gonna be cute.
He's slippery, isn't he? Alright, I don't know if you can see it or not. I've got me a couple bags of ice in this cooler. And the next step I'm going to do, I brought me some table salt that I'm throwing in the floor. Brought me some table salt, and I brought that in a gallon bag. I'm actually going to use the gallon bag to put just some old lake water in this cooler. Now that we've got the lake water in there, I'm going to add us a bunch of salt. And we'll stir that around. Alright, now that we've got the water, the salt, and the ice in the cooler, that's kind of making a brine. And when we catch a shad, what we'll be doing is shoving that to the bottom of that brine. I want to get that shad cooled down as quickly as possible. That way he doesn't have time to, the minute they die, they start to rot. We'll get him down there, get him cold, hopefully freeze over. And when we get home, we're going to try to put those together and actually run them through a food saver and vacuum seal those. And then we'll get them frozen in the deep freeze, and we'll try them out, see if they do any good. So guys, I'm going to finish throwing the net here, try to get me a few more shad. One just ain't going to cut it. So we'll do that. I'll finish up, I'll show you what I come up with, and then we'll get back home with them. I'll show you the preservation procedure. So guys, give me just a moment.
Check on us, make sure we're doing okay.
Oh, that's acting low. Maybe that's all
Yeah, she likes it.
Oh, I think I got a bunch. I see flashes under the water. Yep.
Oh, look at all of them Daddy got that time. Wow.
Hey guys, sometimes you do get more than one. Trying to count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10. Oh, no, there's one higher up in the net too. About a dozen. That's definitely what we're looking for. All right, folks, we've got a cooler full of gizzard shad. We'll get ready to head to the house and put them in the food saver, get them vacuum sealed and put in the deep freeze. Before we do that though, I'm going to pull the cooler out of the boat. We're up here on the boat ramp now. We've got everything squared away. And before we leave, I'm going to drain the water off of that cooler. That way there's only ice remaining on those shad. That's going to hopefully help keep those from getting mushy on the trip home. So let me grab that cooler, we'll get that emptied, and then we'll get to the house and finish this project up. We're just going to take, we only want to drain the water here. All right, we've got our ice. We don't have a whole lot of ice left, so let's get to the house. Let's get these put in the vacuum sealing bags and get them put in the deep freeze. That way we can use them pretty soon to catch some catfish with. All right, folks, back at the house, I've got the food saver hooked up, and I've already gone ahead and made a few bags. Let me get the camera moved. I'll show you guys how I'm going to do this. This isn't really a how to use a food saver video as much as it is. I just want to show you guys what I'm using to preserve this shad. All right, this is one of the bags that I've gone ahead and made. I've put 3 of them together here, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time using this food saver since we got it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take me some paper towels. I'm putting them on a plate, and I'm going to set those shad on a paper towel for a second before I put them in the food saver. Alright, we got half dozen shad here. Let's go ahead and put them down in the bag. this thing back. I'm going to try to get these down to a, see if you guys can see that. Just trying to get those shad down to a single layer. I'll shove that thing back. Alright, it says to put that in there, put it on close. And hit vacuum, let's see what it does. Oh, look at that. Let's see if it works. Yep, we got us a sealed bag of shad. Well folks, here's the end result of running the food saver on the gizzard shad here. I've packaged them up about 6 per bag. I did run into some pretty large gizzard shad, so I went ahead and did 1 bag of 5. And when we finished up, we only had 5 left. So all in all, we've got somewhere around 30 shad to put back. And like I said, I've never frozen before. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But next time I go catfishing, I'm going to take a bag of this with me. And we'll use that on a specific rod, and we'll see if it does any good. So guys, as always, thank you for watching my videos. Like, share, subscribe, and if I helped you out, leave a comment down below and let me know. Be sure to hit that little bell. It's located on the lower right hand corner of your screen, and that'll let you know anytime I put up a new video or go live. And guys, I'm going to get this put in the freezer, get them all froze up solid. So until next time, we'll catch you out on the water. Appreciate you watching the Weekend Angler.